because that is what is mandatory. It is necessary. All right, so again, we just gonna use today to tighten up our math stuff so that we can just have a restful holiday because this has been stressful going remote. Okay, so nice. When we talk about the shapes of distributions, right? So here's a symmetric distribution. Again, like I said, it looks like a bell. And in this instance, the mean, the mode, and the median are the same measure because left side looks like right side. So in this instance, if someone was to ask you, oh, excuse me, in this instance, if someone was to ask you what is the best measure of the center of the data, you could technically, you can use any of these. You could use the mean, the mode, or the median because they're all the same if the distribution is symmetric. But now, if it is a right skewed distribution, let me see if I can make this take it. Then here again, that means that the details, the tail is on the right. It's called, it has a positive skew. The outliers are at the end, but the median, if we look at the diagram, the median is the best measure of center because the mode is here. So the mode is the highest. But again, we want to know what is the best measure of the center of the data. Oh, and when we look at it, this being the median, that means half of the data is on the left side, half of the data is on the right side. Then if it's a left skewed distribution, that means the tail is on the left side. It has a negative skew, and the outliers are normally on the low end. And again, the median is the best measure of center. Because again, here is the median. 50% of the data is on the left side of the median. 50% of the data is on the right side. So what they want you to do in this third cool down is to determine if the data is each of those three shapes, symmetric, left skewed, right skewed, what is the best measure of center? Which measurement, the mean, the mode, or the median, would give you the best measure of the center of the data? That is what they're asking. Make sense? And you cannot write or type in the box next to the diagram, so you're going to have to put it at the bottom. You're going to have to go to the very bottom to type in your answers.
Just went all the way up the stairs, out of breath.
Yeah, he ran up the steps.
Yeah, our laundry's in the basement. I don't want to hold everyone up.
Mm-hmm. Well, so Naj, you're my only soldier today. I really appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate you for being here. You know?
Truly proud of you.
It's like, wow. Like, really?
I had a feeling this was going to happen, though.
Did you?
Yeah, just because, like, it's so close to holidays and, like, 2 days of the week. I mean, I think tomorrow will be worse, but
You think tomorrow's gonna be better?
worse.
Oh, worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand, my darlings. It's like we are I don't know, we're so close to the end. Well, but I told my students last week that I wanted to, just like I said, I just want to wrap up. I just want to wrap up this I just want to wrap up this unit because I want them to, like I said, just take a rest. This has been stressful on all of us, you know? So I think I would, I just think that, let them rest, let them, you know, just breathe a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
We just need a little extra like grace here and there this year.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. So, all right. So, Nas, does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And again, just a sentence down the bottom. You need to look at any of the others, any of the other cool downs. So now that you did the third one, you have all three done.
Nah, I ain't finished it.
All right.
The second one I ain't finished.
Oh, okay. But you understand you understand what is to happen in the second one.
Not really.
Okay. All right. Well, let me know when you finish the third one, and we'll go back and talk about the second one.
Uh,
Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you for that. We shall, and maybe KML will be back by then too, because since she was having an issue, since she somehow lost her box plots, that means she didn't do it either. I don't know. Sometimes it acts a little hanky. Like you can touch something and then it just moves. And then the undo doesn't work. So you can't even get it back. I don't know. It has little glitches here and there.
Weird.
So, oh.
I'm cold. I gotta make some tea.
So we're going to do the second cool down. Bam. Bam. Let me make this smaller so we can kind of see them all. Oh, see them all on one page. Okay. Ugh, that's a little little, but that's all right. We can still see it. A little small. Miss Kels, are the interns? Oh, they don't even have in-class finals. Oh, they in grad school anyway.
They're finished for the term.
Oh, they are. Oh, good, good. I was gonna say, are they still writing papers?
No, they finished last week, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. They've been really great.
They have. The students have taken to them really well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I didn't know, I didn't know how that was gonna go in the virtual environment.
I know. I cannot imagine starting virtually.
Yeah.
That would be so hard.
Yeah, but they are doing well. But our students are just wonderful people, anywho. So
That is true.
yeah, they are good. They are good people.
It's hard to get to know someone when you can't see their face. You know, like we know like Nasir. We know Nasir from the building.
Right.
So, you know, it's easier to like maintain those relationships. But when you don't know what they look like or their facial expression, all that, it's so hard.
Yeah. True. So I appreciate when they at least have a picture up.
Yeah. I actually just Google search how to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me see.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. You ready, Nas?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you miss being in the building or do you like the remote learning?
Oh no.
That's such a Nasir answer.
That's what I'm saying. When they all are like, let's go back in the building. And then once we're back in the building, I'm like, I wonder if they're going to be like, oh, but I just had to roll out of bed. And
Yeah. Okay. So what this cool down was about was to get you to critically analyze what you see. So up top you had the histograms, and down the bottoms you have the box plots. Remember, you are looking for the histogram box plot pair that are graphing the same data. So did you start at all?
Yeah.
All right, so where are you? Which histogram are you on?
The first four.
All right. My first four says ECBD. Is that what yours?
Yeah.
All right. So did you do E? Or you telling me you did the top four, you on the bottom three?
I ain't finished the top four.
Oh, okay.
I need help.
Which one?
C.
All right. So when you look at C, okay, first of all, we can see that bottom axis. That bottom axis goes from 46 to 78. Okay, so that's first.
Mm-hmm.
Then here's the body of the data. So that means when you look for the box plot, you're going to look for the box plot in this area, somewhere between 46 and 67. And then you have an outlier here around 72, and you have another outlier at 78. I find it's always easy. Look for the outliers first. So we got these two outliers. Excuse me, 72 and 78. So we need the box plot, 72, 78, we need the outliers. Roll down the bottom. We need the box plot happening between 47 or 48 and 60 something. And then we have two outliers. Remember, the outliers are the circles. The outliers are happening at 72 and 78. Which box plot is it? And the key is look at the grid. Look at the axis. That's your key. Because you have two graphs that look exactly the same. They look exactly the same. So again, this was about critically analyzing. So what is the difference between the two to determine which answer is correct, or which box plot matches the histogram? Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good money. All right. That's the only one, or you want to talk about some others? Just let me know the letter.
We at the bottom.
All right, which one?
It's not really a letter. It's like numbers, I guess.
All right, which Roman numeral?
Yeah.
Remember, you only one of them you are not going to use. Remember, because it's 7 histograms, but it's 8 box plots. So one of the box plots you're not going to use. Okay. All right. So what you want to look at? Which box plot down the bottom?
Number 3.
5, 2, 6, 1. That's the bottom row. Up top, 7, 4, 3, and 8.
I want to do 6.
6. All right. So 6 says we're going to look for an axis that runs 35 to 95. We know it's going to be 3 outliers in the front that are happening at 40 and like 44, 45. We're going to have the bulk of the data. So the histogram is going to fall somewhere between 50 and 60 and 50 and I don't know, 62 and a half. I don't know. And then you're going to have an outlier at maybe 73, 80, 84, and 94. So let's look for the outliers first. So let's look for outliers in the 30s and the 40s. And also let's look for outliers from the 70s through the 90s. Let's roll up top.
You said 70 through the 90s?
Yep. So which graph has outliers in the 70s through the 90s? Which histogram?
85.
No, tell me which letter.
You said which letter?
Yeah. Outliers in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. All right, look at the bottom of the grid. The bottom of the grid goes from 35 to 95. Which one is that? Look at the bottom axis on the histogram. You look at 35 to 95.
Yeah.
All right. And once you find that one on that horizontal axis, you have an outlier in the 70s, 80s, and 90s?
Yeah,
You see it?
yeah.
All right. Yeah, now that graph threw me off too, truth be told. Cause those three out front, to me, I would have looked for a box plot from 35 to 63 or whatever. So that one threw me too. I did it last. I'm the only telling you the truth. So no, the teacher gets stumped too sometimes. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Des. Glad to see you, Pumpkin.
Hi, Des.
I see you on your phone, but that's all right. That's a good thing. All right, Nas. Where else we going?
I don't think I need help no more.
All right, cool. Cool. All right. She's so slowly trying to box your head. All right, so today, Destiny, I was saying, is just like our cleanup day because I want you all to relax during this winter break because remote learning is a little stressful, and I just want you to kind of woosah, go into the new year, and like I said, just be able to just sit back and relax and enjoy yourself. So, have you done all 3 cool downs that were required before you left? Before you leave for the break? Des, you did all 3? I don't know if you chatting me or not. But okay. Cause that's okay, good. So then you're fine because the next, I don't want to start the next unit. Number 1, because for a minute it was 2, KML and Nas. Then it was just Nas. Now it's you and Nas. So I will probably start the new topic when we get back. Remember, school starts January the 1st. We have 2 days of school this week, today and tomorrow. Oh, okay. That's for algebra. We're gonna talk about that next period. So this was just to clean up. And this will be checkpoint 3. Okay. All right. Anybody got any special plans? Nas or Destiny? Y'all got some special plans for the break? I agree. You're going to do, okay. Going to do some Zooming. That's probably what I'll be doing. Zoom my cousins, talk a little bit of trash on the phone. Yeah. And I mean, at this point, Zoom has become such a part of our lives. Zoom and FaceTime. And and I know we didn't have we had a community meeting, but we didn't. But my question is to you all, because you are young people and you are just getting ready to start your lives. How do you think this virtual existence that we have is going to play out later on? Because some companies and some industries are realizing I can still get the job done with less people, because no, really, because things are remote. So maybe I don't have to hire you full time. Maybe I can just hire you as a contractor.
Just another way that everyone's going to get screwed.
You know?
If I hire you part-time, I don't have to pay for your health insurance, and you don't have
Yes, exactly. If I hire you as a contractor, I don't have to pay your health insurance and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So this, the fallout from us going remote is going to be really interesting.
Mm.
It really is. It's going to be interesting because it's good on one hand because it is forcing us to think outside of the box.
Yeah, that's.
But but the bad part of it is now that the box is open, are they ever going to try to close it?
And I feel like we need to go back to where people are being hired full time and less like people having 3 jobs that are all part time, because that's too much.
That it is. So you all, when you are thinking about your futures, that's something else that you should think about. Think about something that is in need, because in this pandemic time, some things that were are no more. Hey, Ike, what I tell you, Tit, I know my people. Hey, Ike.
Hi, Ike.
I love my peeps. I love y'all. I swear I do. But yeah, you know, we are learning to. We are learning to maintain with less, and that might not work out too well. You know. So Isaac, what we talked about was closing up 2020 with this last cool down. So today, because today is my last day for you all, your 3rd checkpoint is due. I will still be having lab this afternoon at 1 o'clock. So if you are available, because I know you work, but if you are available and you still have some questions, comments, concerns, please make sure you come. And it's a pop in. Pop in, ask your question, go out. So I'm serious, you all, about that, about the job thing, because it is amazing how many people, like I said, had a job in March and don't have a job now. And it's just because of, some employers took the opportunity to downsize in this. Some employers just weren't getting the business anymore, so
Yep.
This year, this fallout. So like I said, HVAC, they working. You know what I mean? If you do HVAC, if you do anything with telecommunications, Xfinity, Comcast, all of them, those people are working. And then of course, plumbers, electricians, all the trades people. Okay.
Always need them.
Always need them. Yep. So think about it, you all, as you plan your careers and what you plan to do. In this pandemic, there were some things that came to light. It's
just changed so much of how we've worked and how we think we need to work.
Yeah. But for me, you all, a math teacher need to come in the building. I need to be face to face with my students. Yeah. That's what I learned. I can do the best I can with what we have, but I still say it would be better if I could talk to you all, because I can ask you, individual questions, and and you all are more receptive face to face, which I don't understand, because you can talk in anonymity on here. You can just chat me privately. But you all talked more in the classroom, and I missed that. I missed that interaction with
Yeah,
you all.
me too.
Definitely, definitely. Like I said, I told them busting it up in the hallway at lunch. I missed it. Somebody we having coffee together in the morning. You brought your coffee, I brought mine. Let's talk about what's going on. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah, yeah. People don't understand. Education is fun. Education is fun. People think it's difficult, and it really isn't. You know, it is wonderful. See all those young creative minds, because more what I can say about this pandemic and how it has affected young people, like their creativity has gone out the window. I have seen more like little startups, shirts and sneaker designs and cups, and it's just like that's a good thing.
And even like the ways that people are keeping themselves busy, um, or like occupied, I feel like is very creative sometimes, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I do too. It's like some fantastic things are going to come out of this, which is a good thing. But I need to see my students face to face.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.